on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of the Fair Shake Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Fats, aka The Beast. Can I get it for the one time? Now introducing the rest of my cast, starting with the captain.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Killer Ghost, aka Chris. Hope you guys enjoy this episode, and on to the next host.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, young boy Keith. It's allergy season. I'm dying, and if the Beatles doesn't kill me, the allergies will. On the pro.
Good morning, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Whatever time of the day you're listening to this. Finna get mango no huevos. Now, on to the show.
All right. So let's get on to the segment. Continue our segment that we've been doing for a couple episodes already. We have been, for those of you who are just watching, just started tuning in, we have been watching the MCU movies in chronological order. We've watched Captain America, The First Avenger, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, and the Hulk. This week we were to watch Thor, the very first one, and the First Avenger movie. We will be ranking and rating each movie as we go, and it will be posted on the screen on our YouTube channel. So, with that being said, first movie to rate and rank will be Thor. I'm going to start off with Keith.
Well,
let's get your thoughts on this movie.
I like the movie altogether. I actually have a funny story about this movie if y'all want to listen to it towards the end. But strictly on the movie, the opening fight scene was fantastic. It wasn't like opening fight scene, but still, like when they actually showed Thor and like all his powers and like what he can do and what he
fighting the frost giants or whatever.
The frost giants,
yeah, that shit was fire, bro. And then when I was watching the movie, I just finding like little plot holes like here and there. It's like Loki was upset because he was mainly upset because he was in Thor's shadow, right? And then he was like, because he was a frost giant or whatever. And then he wants to kill all the frost giants. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? But the movie was...
He was a double agent.
Yeah. The movie was good. I liked it. I had like some funny parts here and there. I know that Chris likes the shorty.
Well, Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a sight for sore eyes.
All around good movie. I enjoyed it. I actually have like a crazy story about that shit. So I'll just let y'all go. Y'all share it out.
Let's hear it.
So back when I was in high school, this movie came out when I was in high school. And one of my friends, he had tickets to go see the movie early before it even came out. So we get the tickets. It's like probably like 10 of us. So, and it's on a school day. So it was like, fuck it. We're going to cut school, go watch the movie, whatever. Cause we was watching the movie early. So it was
so
like,
your boy had 10 tickets?
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck,
That's wild.
I don't know how he did it, bro, but it was mad of us and we got to see the movie early. But we had to stand on line for dumb long. So we cut school that day. We chilling, stand on line for dumb long, couple hours. And we get to see the movie early. We fucking go into the movie theater, bro. We in the front of the front. The neck cramps.
Oh, man.
Bro. So we watched the movie, right? Go back to school the next day, and the dean was like, so how was the movie? I was like, oh, shit.
You guys got fucking Takashi in your school?
I don't know who snitched, bro, but she knew exactly who, when, how, who.
She was there.
She was like, how was the movie? I was like, oh shit,
She was up in the thing. She was the one that put the film into the film thing.
So we ended up fucking getting detention.
Damn.
And we had to fucking write a fucking soliloquy about the fucking movie.
A soliloquy.
What the fuck
Not even
is
an essay.
that?
Fucking soliloquy. You know how hard that shit is?
What is that? What the fuck is a soliloquy?
I've never heard of that.
So if I'm not mistaken, what you're supposed to do is every line has to have like a certain amount of well, what the fuck is that word? You know how when you clap, when you go like monkey and you go monkey like that?
Syllables?
Oh,
I mean,
Syllables. Yeah,
syllables.
Okay.
syllables. It has to have a certain amount of syllables in each
Ain't
sentence.
that
I
a
think
haiku?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Hold up. Continue with your story. So, what kind of soliloquy you wrote?
Bro, I had to write about the whole movie, bro.
I like Thor.
It was a good movie.
Natalie Portman. She fire.
Yeah, I had to like write a fucking, not a soliloquy, but I had to write like a fucking 5-page essay.
The act of
Damn.
talking to oneself, a poem, disclosure, or utterance of a character in a drama that has the form of monologues or given the illusion of being serious or unspoken reflections.
What?
So basically, that's the shit like this guy writes a lot of fucking Shakespeare.
That's terrible. Sorry you had to go through that, man.
That was worth it.
Was it?
Hold up. I don't know worth it. Your fucking neck was broken. Basically, you had 3D before 3D was the shit.
It was
Alright?
worth it.
And then secondly,
I
mean,
hate
it's
the
not shit.
front of the
It's
front.
not shit.
We-
And then
Why
secondly,
does that
you
exist?
went back to school, someone ratted on you, and then, unless that kid was the dean's son and you didn't know.
Why do those front seats exist?
I have no clue. But it was worth it because I got
There
to
should be no front seats, just only back seats. Like, who sits in the front?
and I cut school.
The best seat in the movie theater, just on a side note, is the ones right in the middle, right? That you can hear.
In the third row.
No, still too close. Right in the middle, right? It has to be like the right seating arrangement, like the ones that we have for Joker. Remember, Chris? Those were good. That we had like good visual and audio, and you could just hear everything. Those are the best seats.
By the way, one of the best dates I've ever been on.
Sound kind of low there.
One of the best dates I've been on. There you go.
So you're just gonna throw it in my face.
I mean, I set you up with a good plan, but
I don't know
Anyway,
what the fuck happened that day. Let's not even talk about it. Fuck it.
let me throw my my 2 cents in here with this movie. So, I mean, at the beginning we get the battle like you said, but my whole thing was that Odin was pissed off with Thor. You know, he's like, "Oh, you want to be a bitch and fucking start acting like, you know, basically calling him disobedient." And he strips him from his powers, right? Now, when he gets smacked into Earth, well, he has that whole fight scene with the with like the agents or whatever. Or it wasn't agents. What was it? Like, the
Doctors.
scientists? Yeah. And then that's where he meets Natalie Portman, right?
Well,
So I like the
he meets Natalie Portman when he
No, she goes into the tornado or whatever. When he first gets there,
Yeah,
she runs him over.
Yeah,
That's when she
Oh, yeah,
first
yeah.
meets him.
and they tase him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get tased. Yeah. So seeing him like live the first let's say the first 20 minutes or the first 30 minutes of the movie, first 25 to 30 minutes of the movie as a human, and seeing him talk like jargon, like when he grabs the beer and he's like, "Another one," and he breaks it like he's some fucking Neanderthal. I thought it was pretty funny for its time. Another scene that I liked, I get why you said the whole plot hole between him and Loki just didn't like, you know, there was too much like in between stuff that was missing or that didn't make proper sense. But I just like that Loki does have that like upper hand in wits, you know, cause going up against someone that's strong is not always like the best, I would say, you know, just the best confrontation. I think when you have a smart person versus a person that's a brute, you have more there for experimentation because sometimes the brute has to outwit the genius. What's his name? Tom Hiddleston?
Yeah.
I think he did a good job at that part. That, like Iron Man, I don't think there could be another Loki in my opinion. You know? I think that there can be other Thors, but I don't think there could be another Loki. The fight sequence at the end was kind of meh with that giant iron robot or whatever it was, Iron Knight.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
they could have
agree.
done better. I feel like,
He smacked him and he died.
Was that
yeah.
really the big fight though? You think it wasn't the Loki fight?
I don't think I didn't consider that as a fight.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree then.
So,
That was more of a
Because that
tussle.
metal dude was trash.
Yeah, the metal
Mhm.
dude was trash.
and like they leveled the whole town.
The
I think that's another
Destroyer, that's
cliche
his
that I
name.
don't like. Yeah, that's another cliche I don't like. A lot of this shit always happens in the fucking backwoods of middle of nowhere. You understand? Where these people are gonna be told, "Oh, you out of your fucking minds. That never happened." Or the government comes in and fucking Men in Blacks everyone. You know?
Bro, you don't think
But
that town? I'm sorry to cut you off. You don't think that town looked like a set?
yeah, look, that's what I'm saying. Like it was so ass. It looked so fucking like obvious. You know? Like it
looked like
didn't
a Red Dead
feel.
town to me.
No, it probably was. But that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, I'm looking at it and I don't know. I do like this film. I would give it, for my rating, I'd give it around a 3. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. And I think we had a proper introduction to Thor at this point.
All right, now I got a question for you, bro.
Yeah.
Seeing as Thor already had the powers, does this count as
Origin?
Origin? No.
origin
No.
movie? Okay.
Because we already
I
seen
figured you
we
said
already
that.
seen what he has, you understand? The only thing that was different was that his father stripped him from his powers. You understand? We already saw what Thor was like when he had the whole fight with the Frost Giants. You understand? It wasn't like,
That
oh
was a
man,
great
I'm a
fight.
wee boy.
That was
I'm a
a
wee
great fight.
boy learning how to
That's what I like
harness
this
my
movie too,
thunder.
though.
You know?
Because it's like his progression from being like a cocky asshole to like kind of like Tony, but Tony, it was more like fleshed out. This
Yeah.
was more like, I don't know. I felt like it was quicker, but I like that he goes from that to being an actual like leader, a god. Even though also his little group of friends, they're trash too.
Super trash.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
bro.
Super
I
trash.
thought they were like, what are they? Are they gods too, or are they just bums? Cause they suck, bro.
Yeah,
The
bro.
one guy I might like is the blonde one that has like the little mustache or whatever.
Yeah.
He has the sword. He's okay. But even then, they all suck.
Yeah, bro.
And I don't know if the girl has like a little crush on him, on Thor or something, cause like towards the end when she's like, when they think Loki's dead and shit, he can't go back to Earth. She's like, I don't know, she's like following him or some shit. And she's like
That's a
asking
side
the
piece,
mom,
man.
oh, fuck it. That's Thor, bro. But yeah, like, I feel like he did a good job as Thor. I didn't like the doctor. That doctor, what's his name? Selvig, whatever his name was. I didn't like the actor who played him. Like I said,
We later on we see what's his name? The one of the scientists in the next movie we're about to talk about.
This is the first time that we see Hawkeye too.
oh yeah, I
Mhm.
didn't know that. When I rewatched it, I'm like, wait a minute, that's fucking Hawkeye.
Yeah.
That bum.
Yeah.
He's a bum too, bro. But that's another point.
He was a bum then. He's a bum now.
But that's another story. Like I said earlier, Natalie Portman, Sight for Sore Eyes, she's up there, man. With Scarlett, I don't know.
Yeah, she's
very pretty, yeah. And what else about this movie? Oh, Loki, one of the best villains in the MCU, hands down.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now
I want to go into a little detail in the movie. Now, I know it was for a short period, but when they were showing like the kid version of Thor and Loki, when Odin was showing them, telling them one of them going to be king, like I think they picked the perfect two kids, like to grow into that role.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
They looked exactly like they look like they were to grow into those
They picked
actors.
the perfect Odin too.
Yeah, I liked
as
him.
well.
Yeah.
That scene when they were arguing, like he was calling him a fool and shit. That was some great acting, bro.
Mhm.
Are the Frost Giants the Night King and the those dudes from those dudes from Game of Thrones? They like the same thing, right?
I have no clue, bro.
I don't remember.
Well, the Night King ain't there based off zombies.
They look the same to me.
They kind of resemble each
Maybe.
other.
Oh, you mean like the Frost Giants and
Yeah,
the
and the Night King
possibly
and his peoples.
possibly. This
They
guy's
look
been writing
very
that book for so fucking long. I wouldn't be surprised he got some thoughts from other places.
they look very similar.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But if we're going to score next, I agree with Pro 3.
Yeah, I
I
give it
gave
a
it a
3.
2.5.
So general census is a 3.
So,
Yeah.
list wise, is it better than Captain Marvel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. What was after? Is it better than Captain America? Right, it was next.
Captain America was first. So Captain America. I'm sorry. Iron Man
List
1
wise,
was one.
yeah. Then it's
List-wise,
2.
Iron Man is on top.
So after Marvel, going from bottom to top is America next. Is it better than Captain America? Oh no, it's Hulk. I'm sorry, guys. It's
Oh,
Hulk.
so you're going from the bottom of the list up. Okay, 'cause I'm
Exactly,
going
exactly.
up the list now. Okay,
Is
better
it better
than
than
Hulk?
Hulk?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I think
so.
so. I think so.
Fat?
I think acting wise it is, but I don't think there was enough action scenes compared to the Hulk.
So you wouldn't put it over the Hulk?
No.
Only because of the action.
Yeah.
I could see your argument there, because again, he was getting his powers again, and we've seen a lot of the fucking of his little posse running around and
Even with his powers at the end, I don't feel like the fight scenes did any justice to the character.
All right, so
But yeah, I
it's
thought the
three.
fight scenes were pretty good.
It's 3-1 better than Hulk. I think we all gonna. What about, is it better than Captain America?
no.
Nah.
No.
So will we put it between those two? Can you agree with that, Fat?
I guess.
Copy.
So
I mean, I'm outruled here,
yeah,
so
same thing with Iron Man 2 is alright. So right now it's let's do the next movie.
I don't win.
Let's do the next movie.
Yeah, the next one, and then we can do it all together.
Yeah. Avengers.
Can I take the reins here?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Go ahead.
So like Fats, I have like Kev, I have a story too. This one, it was me, my bro, Nudie, Leaps, my step pop, and my uncle. And we went to go see Avengers or whatnot, right? And I remember that day, Leaps was playing handball, and we was like, yo, we're gonna go eat, and then we're gonna go, to the movies. And he's like, oh, I don't got clothes, da 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 da. So me and Noodles went with this guy to, I think, VIM or Dr. J's or some shit like that. And we bought him a whole fit. I remember he had like, camo pants, like the camo, khakis. It was that. A black shirt with it was a muscle shirt basically. And he was like, I ain't wearing this shit. And we was like, nah, bro, you said you don't got a fit. We buy you a fit so you could go. You understand? He took a shot, whatever, and we all, ended up in the city. Now, we went to Dave and Buster's to eat, and he's like, oh, let me get this, let me get that. And my step pop is like, he's like, who the fuck is paying for you? And I look at my brother Noodles, and I was like, you pay for him? And he starts laughing. He's like, nah, I ain't paying for him. So it was funny. And then he's like, nah, I ain't gonna go back there and wash dishes, yo. Somebody's paying for me. So after we ate or whatever, we was gonna play games whatnot, and I was like, nah, that's kind of lame. I don't want to play games. So we went into the theater, and I had just read on 42nd. This is on 42nd. I had just read that place was infested with fucking bed bugs, right?
Oh no.
And I was stressed. And I'm telling my step-pops, I'm like, yo, let's just find another theater. Let's find another theater. And he's like, yo, stop being a pussy. Come on, we're gonna watch this. There's no bed bugs. He's like,
ain't no fucking being a
there's,
pussy with that shit. I don't play
yeah.
with that shit.
He's like,
Word.
ain't no, he's like, stop being a pussy. There ain't no bed bugs in here. And I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, I just read that this place is infested with bed bugs, right? And I look over to, literally, like legit, I look over to like my right or something and I see a note. Please, be advised that the story that was said was about, bed bugs is a lie, blah, 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 something like that. Basically, this was fake news before fake news was coined.
Mm-hmm.
So we go up there and we get all our stuff. And the way we will buy our tickets, we never bought everything separate. We always just ask for the total, then we just give everybody just gives money, right? And then somebody just keeps the change out of the group. That's how we are. And Leaves goes to grab the money and my stepfather goes, what the fuck are you doing? Yo, everybody started lying, like, yo, I was laughing. Because what he did was, one day, he goes, yo, can I get some money to go get me some food or some shit, right? So my step-pop gives him money and he goes to the pizzeria and on his way back, he buys a crackhead a sandwich. Yo, and I started fucking dying. My stepfather's like, whose fucking money you using to buy fucking crackhead sandwiches? At the time, Leaps was really big into church or whatnot. So I was like, yo, you better stop giving this guy money. So while we was there watching the movie, I started getting like itchy and shit and I'm starting to get paranoid. I'm like, yo, I can't fucking watch this shit. I'm like, man, scared or whatever. But yeah, ever since then, like I've never went to that 40-second movie theater and that's been a very long time since Avengers.
Yeah, I think when that came out, fucking New York had a fucking bedbug pandemic and everybody was going crazy.
You remember, right?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah. So going on to the movie now. Now I absolutely fucking loved this movie. The way they all came together and how they came together was so good. Cause we have Loki here that he pretty much assembles his own like little small like ops team to get the what was it? The shit from the guy's eye? No, they already had the Tesseract, remember? Cause he was talking to the scientist and the scientist like,
That element that he needed.
yeah, and he was like, oh, I can feel its infinite wisdom. And Loki looked at him like, shut the fuck up and do my shit, bro. So, the film just in general, like him meeting up him doing that, and then we see, Cap show up and then Iron Man, and then Thor, and then they have their own little fight scene in the woods, bro.
Yeah,
I thought it was like, I was hyped.
Oh yeah,
I was really hyped. I was like, oh my god, look at, Iron Man, he pulls up playing, what was it? Was it AC/DC he was playing?
I don't
Or
know.
Black Sabbath.
Some song
He was
there.
playing
That shit
something
was fire, yeah.
Yeah, and he shows up and I'm like, yo, it's fucking Iron Man. And he's like, then Thor takes him or whatever. No, Thor doesn't take him. They take him.
Mm-hmm.
Thor lands on the jet and he comes out and he's like, oh, you guys are you're not gonna like this or whatever. And I love the dynamic about how Captain America was always true to himself. Like even the mention of religion. You know, he says, he goes,
He's like,
he tells
there's only one God.
yeah, he's
only
like,
one God, yeah.
He's only one God. And I kind of like that, you know, I'm not religious myself, but I like the fact that he was true to that. And then that whole fight sequence, I was just like, I was mind boggled. And, you know, Iron Man again, Tony Stark with his snarky remarks, he's like, to what I owe these drobes or whatever it was, your mom's drinks, you know? Yeah, I'll stop. I think I went on a little too far with that, so I'll pass the torch. But that's how I feel. The beginning of that film was really good, and the end of that film was just phenomenal, and I'm gonna tell you why. But I'll tell you after Yes Week.
Fucking, yeah, just to like, keep going with what you're saying, that whole fight scene is like crazy where fucking Thor hits him with the lightning, and he goes like 400% capacity.
Yeah.
He's like, oh. Yeah, but
he like supercharged him.
Yeah, I like how Iron Man, like, he even held his own even against Thor, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they they didn't like each other at all at first, and then they ended up, coming together and being a team after Coulson died, bro. I was upset. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Oh man, that shit was a pivotal moment in that story.
That's really what brought them together.
Yeah.
Him
Even
dying.
though Fury lied, but about the cards being on him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But still, when Coulson died, that shit hurt me. I was like, oh man.
What he said, sometimes you give a little bit of incentive.
They need a little push, he said.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what really brought them together after that, because they were arguing and shit, and I know Cap and Iron Man, Cap kept telling him, put on the suit, so they could fight or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was the moment they really were like put together. And then once the army starts coming in, the movie like ramps up the action and whatever, obviously, because it wasn't, the only action before that was them fighting each other. But once the army comes, that shit ramps up. And it's
when the Hulk, he comes on the little motorcycle, and then that big ass fucking alien shit is coming, and he punches that shit. Yo, that shit was fire.
That's the key. I'm always angry.
That's you, bro. That's your power.
Yeah, for real. You the Hulk.
One day we're gonna be playing softball whenever that happens, and you're gonna be like, yo, you're gonna win this game? You go, that's my secret. I'm always mad, and that ball's gonna go forever around the world.
I'm only at my angriest when I'm playing Warzone, but that's a different story for a different day.
That's a fact, bro. On a side note, Hawkeye's probably the worst Avenger to me. His little
as of late. So we're gonna say it as of late.
Well, as of this movie, he's the worst Avenger.
Yeah.
I feel like Cap is like, oh, go up there and you basically Overwatch and you tell everybody what they're doing, and then he's just like shooting arrows. Like that shit is so whack to me, bro. Like even Scarlet, she's shooting dudes, she's giving them like Hurricane Ranas and shit. She's jumping on their little I guess what are they called? Their little space pods that they're flying on.
Yeah. And what's the story that they were talking about?
What do you mean? About
Black Widow and her.
Some I don't know, some place. Budapest? They're like
Budapest, yeah.
We remember Budapest differently, some shit like that.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Right? Like nobody cares.
Y'all like short hair Scarlet or long hair Scarlet?
Ooh.
It's hard.
I mean, Secretary Scarlet was bad.
Either way, she's fine.
I'll go with Secretary Scarlet.
You mean when she was for Iron Man? Iron Man secretary?
When she was Iron Man secretary, yeah.
And 2, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She had long hair?
Yeah, she had long hair.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Either way, she's fine to me, bro. She could pull off both. Fats, what do you think about the movie?
I really like the movie. Like it was, to me, it is the very first movie where they put a whole bunch of heroes into the movie. That shit alone just had me excited. Like at the time when these movies were coming out, I didn't expect it. Like I wanted that shit to happen. Like at that time they were signifying the whole Batman versus Superman 2.
Yeah.
The Chris Nolan versus is it Brandon Routh Superman? When they were gonna do that, and I wanted that shit to happen so bad. And the fact that it wasn't going to happen, I didn't expect the whole MCU to bring all these characters in for one movie, and the shit, to be so successful. And then when it did come out, I was like, oh my god. Like the fact, and then the scene when they all planted in Manhattan.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
When they starting to get ready and you start seeing the camera work going all around them, I was like, wow.
The whole fight sequence of the city portion. Remember when Iron Man blasts Cap's shield?
Yo, that was fire.
I swear they took that shit from the fucking game.
The game, right?
Ultimate Marvel, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I know that's from the game. I remember. I think the best part, because there was a lot of notable parts, but I remember when like Kev was mentioning when Mark Ruffalo shows up on the scooter and he's like, I'm always angry. I remember the theater went fucking wild just watching him punch. You know?
Yeah.
Because that right before that he had that whole incident in the fucking carrier, right, or some shit that he's running through chasing.
I was gonna bring that up. Like when he fights Thor, I'm like when Thor fights Iron Man, I'm like, okay, this is a good fight. But when Thor fights Hulk, I'm like, oh, this is like the main event fight. This is like the heavyweight fight. Cause they like Thor's like probably one of the only ones that could like actually hurt him. I think.
I feel like
he was putting some work in.
I felt like during that fight, because they always talk about it in the comics where Hulk like manages to pick up the
hammer.
The hammer. They should have shown that at least like a little bit. Like the hammer should have moved a little bit when he tried to pick it up.
I like that though, that he like tried and he was just like, and then when he goes to pick it up, you can see that with all his fuerza, he actually digs into the ground a little bit more. So I like that, you know, he wasn't able to at that time, you know? Yeah. On a rating note?
I like the whole scene where Captain is talking to Loki. And he goes, I got a whole army. Yeah, well, we have a Hulk. And the Hulk comes in and starts smashing Loki on the floor.
End? Yeah.
It was a great
another
movie.
scene I liked was when this guy, Nick Fury, he's like, Ant, boot.
Oh, when he's stuck in that in that cage or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, not that he fucking thing. It was Thor that suffered it, but
and Black Widow like tricks him into telling him what he's gonna do.
Yeah,
it's not that smart for a god. And he's supposed to be one of the smarter ones.
The smartest, the trickster. My rating for this film is gonna be a solid 5. I enjoyed it from beginning to end.
5 out of 5.
It's the first time we see the ensemble of all the heroes together. Cap at this film never says Avengers Assemble, but what I enjoyed about it was the way he took action and he was like, go here, go there. You know, from beginning to end, I felt the movie had laughter, action, a little bit of sadness with Colston. Like it brought in it tied in a lot of feelings, emotions, and it was a roller coaster. And that's what I want to that's what I want to see when I go to a movie. I want to see a roller coaster of emotions if the movie permits it.
Yeah. For me, just cause of, I don't know, this might sound dumb, but just cause of future movies, I can't put it at 5 cause I know there's going to be future ones that are better. So I'm giving it 4.5 cause like the same things you said, it's the first time they all together. There's a lot of funny scenes, a lot of action scenes. I like how, they don't all just start out like buddy, like, and the movie just goes like that. They actually like fight each other and they're like against each other at first and then they forced to basically, team up. And, that's my favorite part. But yeah, it's a 4.5 for me.
I agree with you. I think 4.5 is fair, you know, considering future movies. But I think it does belong on top of the list right now.
For sure. My rating would be a 4.5. This is like, this is one of the movies that you watch and you like instantly go, I could watch that again, you know?
Yeah.
It's a great
I agree
movie.
with you.
I have no complaints, but for the reason alone that there are more movies, I can only give it a 4.5.
So is it unanimous is number 1?
Yeah,
on the list right now?
Easily.
Definitely number 1.
Alright, so that was easy. So right now, it'll be shown on the screen if you watch it on YouTube. It's Avengers, number 1. Iron Man 1 is number 2 on the list. Iron Man 2 is number 3 on the list. Captain America is number 4. Thor is number 5. Hulk is 6. And the worst movie, Captain Marvel, is last.
where it goes, where it belongs.
Yeah, leap.
For all those Captain Marvel fans. Next week, it's Iron Man 3 and Thor Dark World, so maybe Marvel will be pushed up. Who knows?
Maybe. Just maybe.
We have to watch Dark World, honestly.
Yeah, we have to, bro.
Yes, we have to watch every single film, kid.
We have to, bro.
Be happy we don't gotta watch Fantastic Four.
I heard
Any
that
of
was trash too.
Oh my god.
Fantastic Four, the reboot was fucking absolute
Also,
garbage.
let us know in the comments, after we do Marvel, if you guys want us to do maybe another series like, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, something like that. We could do the DC movies, even though those are trash too, but
We're not doing those. I'm not putting myself through this kind of
not all
I'm
of
not
them.
paying for whatever subscription service they're on.
bro, NordVPN, come on, bro.
Alright, so NordVPN is a movie theater night.
I ain't
Not all
gonna say
of them are
nothing.
trash.
Well, what we talking about
I'm
next?
sorry, not all of them
I ain't
are
gonna
trash.
say nothing else.
All right, bro. You brought up something right before we started.
Okay, guys. So we're going through this pandemic, through this strange time still, and doesn't happen often. I don't get to eat cereal and something pops in my mind. I don't have these random epiphanies, But when I do, something like this pops in. I was asking the guys, have you ever thought about the fact that we watch shows like The Walking Dead, play games like The Last of Us, Left 4 Dead, these post-apocalyptic games like Fallout 76. No, that shit's trash. My bad.
Yeah, nobody played that.
Fallout 3 and 4. Just post-apocalyptic. Like, my thought, if something were to happen like this, would be that how would we be surviving for real? Like, I assumed, okay, a pandemic happens, we're gonna have loiters outside looting, everybody for themselves, but for the most part, we've been civilized. I would have to say the thing I hate the most about this is the fact that we have a bunch of fucking morons still doing dumb shit. And I don't mean like, hanging out in a small group with your family or, playing a little, back and forth catch. What I'm talking about is there's clubs opening up right now and there's people going into the clubs, fucking having themselves a party, and then guess what happens? A fucking massive breakout. Happened in Texas, happened in Florida, supposedly it happened again in New York. Now, again.
And China as well.
Oh, yeah, but China's always been lying, so that's my personal opinion.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Yeah. So, I want to know, what was your guys' thought about how pandemic or post-apocalyptic setting would have been right now if this was the case?
I always thought it would be like the movies or video games with zombies and stuff. Like, I never thought it would just be like, a super flu or whatever it is. Whatever you guys, want to call it.
The beetle.
The beetle. I didn't think it would be just that. And then, the way to fight it is staying home, wearing gloves, coughing to your armpit or your forearm, whatever. And that's it. Like, social distancing is like, I didn't think it would be like that. Like, all the movies and, games made it seem like if you play Fallout, like shit like that, like, a freaking nuke dropping on us or whatever and us having to deal with, radioactive, animals and stuff. That's what I always thought it would be, but that's like,
bro, that's Chernobyl.
Chernobyl,
bro. I had never seen that show.
Fucking birds with 3 eyes and 4 wings.
Yeah, like that's what I thought it would be. Like, I never, cause in the past, let's say, like, what were the last, like, Ebola, what else?
SARS.
It was never this, I don't think it wasn't this bad. I don't remember it being this bad. I've been on this earth for 30 years now, and I don't remember anything being this bad as a medical thing, like a virus or whatever. Like, the virus, I thought that would be crazy is, like I said, like some Resident Evil type thing.
Like that's the thing though. Like when I sit and think about it, I'm just like, damn. My living room has a nice open window, so I get to see all of the Bronx Zoo. Um, and I get a lot of sunlight in. Now I was thinking to myself, imagine if I had a whole fortification here, you know, and one, I've never shot a gun before. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I know how to fucking cock back a sniper and, you know, that's not coming out of me. But what I can do is I could use, melee weapons that I have in my house.
Yeah,
I'll fucking
that's
take
true.
a bat and I'll screw in, drill nails inside of it and shit. I'll get fancy like that, like those
As
type of
long
shit.
as it's all right. If some zombie stuff happens, as long as it's Walking Dead zombies, we fine. If it's World War Z zombies, I'll see you in heaven, boys.
Yeah, bro, it's over for us.
What's your thought on it though, Kev? Like,
I don't know.
what
I
happened?
just feel like I feel like that goes to show you like everything is dramatized in games and movies and stuff like that. They just like this is a real pandemic, and just staying home, making sure that everybody's not spreading it is the number one key.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with this is getting off topic, but I don't agree with people opening back up so early.
Mm-hmm.
But what can we do with other people running? Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, I understand the whole economy thing. Don't get me wrong, I get it
Yeah,
or whatever.
it's going to shit, but still.
Yeah, it's been in shit a long time. This is just adding to the more fire to the flame.
Wouldn't this be like a nice reset, though? You think?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think this is a reset. I think this is a nice, way to really get grounded with your family and your friends, from a distance. Because for you listeners out there and for the people that watch on YouTube, over the weekend we had a little softball session, just practice. Like, we kept the group very, very small, under 6 people. And even while we was together, we never said like, hey, stay away from me or whatever, but subconsciously we kind of had the same thought, like, let's respect each other's space. So all of us had like an equal distance from each other, and playing softball with a mask on and and rubber gloves is not the fucking way to do it, But, it was something. I was able to see the fucking light for once,
Yeah. Get out, get some
And
caffeine.
I think
and
us. God, my
go ahead.
fault.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say real quick. I think us as human beings, we need the sun. We need to go outside every once in a while. Like, obviously, is what vitamin D. I think it provides or something. But even more than that, like, just for your state of mind, like, you need to go outside. Like,
Honestly,
personally, I know Pro, he goes outside to the supermarket and stuff. Fag goes to pick up his girl. Kev goes outside to, parks and stuff. But me, I've been really home. Like, the only thing I go is maybe downstairs to pick up my Uber Eats, and that's it. And it's like, I really needed that, even though it was only for a little bit, but like hanging out and being outside.
You start to feel like you're going crazy.
Yeah, man. And Warzone doesn't help.
Yeah, Warzone definitely don't help, bro.
Oh yeah. How about you, Fats?
You sure you ready for me?
Yeah, if you I gotta
get the chopper ready.
Let's go.
I'm about to go I'm ready to go on a fucking rant. Alright. So, I'm on the side with Kev. I don't think shit should be opening up right now. Like, and the reason to that is not because the shit is still out, but because us as people still failed to fucking do what the fuck we were fucking told in the beginning. Okay? Everybody was told to stay the fuck home since March. If everybody stood the fuck home for March to maybe mid-April, this shit would have been gone by then. You understand? But no, people see fucking 75, 80-degree weather and want to be fucking outside. Like, I don't fucking understand. Like, you're told to stay home. This shit is very contagious. And people don't fucking listen at all. Like, I really, I know it's hard. I've been cooped up since March, working from home. And like Chris said, the only outside I really have is going to pick up my girl, dropping her off for work. but you got people fucking hanging out in front of the fucking buildings. You got people sneaking into fucking parks, having fucking 4-team tournaments of softball. They had to go to the extent to take the rims off the fucking parks. That's how you know it's bad. Like when this shit first started, you should have seen Webster Park fucking full of people fucking hooping. Like if they told you to stay the fuck home, schools are closed. That's how you my fault. They don't close the schools for snowstorms recently. And they're gonna close it for this, then you know something is fucking wrong. You should have stayed the fuck home. This shit would have been over with. We wouldn't have to fucking continue wearing fucking masks and contemplating taking our fucking rubber gloves to touch everything.
Mm-hmm.
There wouldn't be fucking lines lined up in front of fucking Walmart 6 blocks away. Like, there shouldn't be no limit. But no. Motherfuckers want to be so fucking stupid and say, oh, let me go outside. The only reason you needed to go outside was whether you was an essential worker and you had to work. 2, you needed food for food shopping, which I don't understand why you need to go
toilet
through
paper
the
still a
fucking
thing now? Like,
Bro, I no funny shit. No funny
Yeah.
shit. I think it's still like scarce.
cause
yeah.
I feel like I've been buying
It-
still.
it's
But for you guys, go to
I've
Walmart.
been it's not loaded in Walmart as it used to be. And people, that's another thing. Why the fuck are you buying so much shit to store in your house and you still fucking go outside? Why are you buying so much shit and still come outside every fucking 4 days to go to the supermarket again? I don't fucking understand people. I really fucking don't. There's no reason why fucking Walmarts all over the fucking New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, tri-state area are fucking running out of toilet paper, are fucking running out of fucking body soap, are fucking running out of alcohol, hand sanitizer. If you stay at home, what the fuck you need hand sanitizer for? This is what I don't fucking understand. You're supposed to stay home. What do you need hand sanitizer for if you're gonna be by your fucking self in your fucking house with nobody fucking else coming in and out? Why do you need hand sanitizer? Why do you need
A
alcohol?
lotion substitute.
Like it don't make no fucking type of sense to me. Though everything that was out there, alcohol, hand sanitizer, should have been for fucking essential workers or people that have to go to work. I mean, I went to Walmart when this shit first started and I saw this fucking lady buying fucking 14 things of wipes. What do you need wipes? You got one fucking ass. And then you want to come to Walmart the next 4 fucking days. That don't make no type of fucking sense. If you run out of tissue, you run out of wipe, you jump your ass in the fucking shower, you dirty sons of bitches. Fuck.
Like that ass, bro. I feel like I did a bid. Like I feel like I've been to prison. Like, you know, like anytime my wife tells me, oh, you go outside and get us food or whatever, I feel like I get to go out in the yard, you know? And then I'm looking at people, I'm taking, you know, I'm like, let me see who got this, that, you know? So
taking pictures of people, random people.
you just gotta be careful.
You know, be like Will Smith in I Am Legend when he saw the dummy someplace somewhere
mannequin.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fred, tell me if you're real. And he starts shooting it.
Like I like honestly, I feel like every time I leave my house, it's the first time that I'm coming out of the boat in Fallout 3, and you see the fucking the sun.
The
beam
sun is
from
like
your eye.
blinding you. Yeah.
I mean, if that was the case, I'd fucking, you know, with this time that we have, what games would you make? You understand? Like, you know, I'm tying this in with Fallout because of the fact that I'm coming out the sun. How would you announce your game? Like, what would you do for your first level of your game?
Like if I were to make a game,
Yeah.
it would be very similar to, not very similar because I'm not copying them, but I think I would like, cause I love the post-apocalyptic stuff, like that genre. So it would be like something like Fallout. Like I really like their like side quests and stuff and how anything could happen and like it's all random and stuff. So it would be something like that, but probably more, cause I love, old school like turn-based stuff too. So it might be a mixture of both, but
Okay.
definitely something like that. And you said announce it. I
Yeah,
would.
like how would you, like,
uh,
you know how like there's PR, like at what point, cause we don't have E3, but how would you do it?
I'll
Like,
just like in a
would it
joking,
be,
like
would it
jokingly,
be
I
like,
would just do like you know how they did the circle shot of the Avengers. I would just do something like that in 3rd Avenue and 125th Street with all the bums, and that would be the game. It'll be around those areas.
Those are real zombies.
Bro, that's ground zero.
That's another fucking thing too. Before we get, like, you see all these fucking bums, bro. I swear to God, crackheads are immune to this shit. Okay?
Bro,
Because these motherfuckers wear no masks, no gloves, and they up on each other, and you still see them every time you go outside.
before I went to the doctor today for a checkup. I look out the window, some guy's just laying on the floor outside, like laying on the sidewalk. And I'm like, I was telling my brother, yo, look out the window. All he hears, what the fuck? Yo, that shit was mad funny, bro.
Bro, the fucking crackheads are thriving right now.
They are, bro. They really, they gotta take a bunch of them and like figure out what they have, cause they have the antibody, bro, for this shit.
Them and
You
hope.
know what it is? You know what's the antibody?
What?
SIDA.
Oh my god.
You want to give the fake Spanish people a
Nah, the
translation?
people who know, and that's it.
If you
All
know,
right,
you know.
Go look that shit up.
my game, I love turn-based. So I would do it where like I'm progressively getting people part of my squad, and I would put all of us in the game. You know, like everybody has a certain forte or whatever. Like Leaps would be a summoner, cause he summons the bullshit, okay? Kev would be like my ranged guy.
I would,
Fats my brawler.
I thought Leap would be like a bard, like he'll like negotiate prices and shit. Oh no, that's a nudie for sure. My fault.
Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal.
You know, it would be like that, and it would definitely be turn based, but with a two, like I would have 2 people in front of the party and 2 people in the back of the party, like that,
Okay.
and it would be like different, like things, and I would base it in the Bronx, and it would be us going from the Bronx to every borough, like almost like remember the Warriors film?
Yeah.
How they gotta run back, but it's us going to the Bronx. I mean, us leaving the Bronx to go to Manhattan because there's a ship that's about to leave, right? And then that will lead us to my game of part 2 or whatever I decide to do.
Oh, okay. Who's the main villain? Bug Eye?
Imagine he summons at the end he like appears floating and a swarm of locusts start coming.
Bro, that's fucking.
And then he goes, his weapon is like a glove and a bat. So every time you throw him the ball, like he misses catching, like he overcompensates.
That's his weakness.
So, and then the battle music would be like, tanga, 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 tika, tika, tanga,
Alright, so, you know how you put, in certain games you put, like parties together, they get buffs or whatever, cause they like, cool with each other.
Oh yeah, like,
you can't put, you can't put Leap and a nudie in the same party. They get debuffs.
Yeah.
Cause they always fight.
And then it would be like, the side quests for Fats would be me picking him up with like his brothers or whatever. So then I could cause they're a set, I could bring them together, you know? And then, Kev's brother would have like knives. That way, when we need him, he just starts throwing knives.
That's definitely him.
You know?
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
But how about you guys, Kevin, Fats?
I got this. So my game will be a BR, right? And it will be like in a Russian city. And it will be like 150 people, some would say. Catching my drift?
Yeah, it sounds
a lot of buildings. You could go in all the buildings.
Oh my god.
Okay. And there's a mountainous area in the north.
Uh-huh.
Nobody goes there. Everybody want to go in the buildings. And in all the buildings, there will be zombies.
Ooh, okay.
Only in the buildings, there's zombies.
Okay.
And especially in the rooftops.
Oh,
That'll
yeah.
have the most zombies.
Yes.
So you can't go in the buildings. It's dangerous to go in the buildings. There's really high loot in the buildings. But it's dangerous.
I actually like that idea of a BR, but there's another element, like,
It's
you
dangerous
gotta
to go
watch
in
out
the
for
building.
people and zombies.
Ain't there
There is
one
one
like
like that, but
that?
that's just trash.
Which one?
Mine will be better.
Okay.
Which one?
Daisy, I think. What is it?
No, I think Fortnite had an event like that where you could play against people, and I think they had like zombies roaming at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But in the building,
I like
That's
Kev's
a
better.
great
I like
concept, though.
Kev's
people
idea
out the
better, yeah.
building.
Cause Fortnite, you build shit. That's whack.
Yeah, it's just trash. Yeah, that would be my game.
Okay, I like it.
People out the buildings and off the rooftop.
Activision, you listening?
So I kind of like where Pro was going, where he was using us as characters. So I'm gonna stay on that same boat. My game would be a mixture of Ghostbusters, Stranger Things, and GTA,
Oh, okay.
all in one. So obviously we're gonna use the whole Bronx, right? And we're gonna be main characters, and it's gonna be like a whole GTA 5 thing where you go in the story, and the story we're all there, and in order to complete the mission, you have to switch in between characters in order to complete the mission.
Okay.
And the whole objective would be to kill this virus, or to find the motherfucker spreading the virus.
So it would be something like, what's this game? The Division.
I never played it.
What? Yeah, you don't need to.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Nah, but yeah, it would be something like that, yeah. From what he says.
Yeah.
All right, boys and girls, for you beautiful listeners out there, viewers on the YouTubes, you know what time it is.
You have to see the
what?
You have to see the legals thing.
Oh yeah, it's trademark.
Oh yeah.
This is trademark.
We gotta let people out there know you can't coin that because it's already been coined, and legal proceedings will be lawfully enforced. Okay.
Yeah, Chris is Fast 5 TM because it's trademark.
Fact.
Anyway, first question. This is off the top. Cause I heard a pro say, yo, deadass, so it made me think, what's your guys' favorite slang term to use?
Oh.
I got a lot.
Cocksucker. I say cocksucker a lot.
Yeah, I tell people to suck
and there's another word too. I say half of retardation and take the part out that makes it sound like the way I want to say it.
Dation?
Take out that part, yeah. Kind of lost you there, Chris.
No, I was just laughing.
Deadass is one of them, obviously. Facts. Suck my dick. Definitely. That's up there, number one. What else? That's it. Suck my dick.
Isn't it? Oh, go ahead, Fat. I want to save it for last. Go ahead, Fat.
Now that you say, I really don't know what's my favorite. I just speak the way I speak.
Ain't it funny?
Probably my shit would be Joe, or get the fuck out of here.
I know me personally, especially when we playing games, I say pussy a lot. Like, yo, what's up with this guy's a pussy or whatever. But the funny one I was thinking of is, isn't it funny like how many ways you could say what's good? Like, it could be like yo, what's good? Like how you been? Or yo, what's good? Like yo, you good? Like you want to fight? It could be
Oh, you
translated
mean
in
like
mad
that?
different ways. Yeah.
I like. Oh, okay, I get it.
Fucking New York slang, you know.
Oh dear.
If you want, did we do this? If you won the lottery, what's the first thing you would do?
Oh yeah, that was one of the earliest questions we had.
Okay.
Remember we got into the argument?
Alright. If you could have a celebrity as your best friend, who would it be?
Ooh.
I already have one. It's K1.
Hey, follow the
Ed Hardy.
stream, twitch.tv/Killer Ghost. Ed Hardy?
Oh, Ed Hardy was. I say Ed Hardy. I meant Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I'm like, who's Ed Hardy?
I was thinking about the fucking clothing line. No. I have an even better one. I
Ed
have
Hardy
even better one.
brother.
Fucking Tiger King. Oh,
Hey,
I would love
that's a good one. That's a good one.
That would be fucking hilarious.
That's a good one. You sure he wouldn't make you marry him? That guy's a charmer.
I'll slap the shit out of him.
Very persuasive.
I'd be doing real life fucking Red Dead with him.
He's a snake charmer, if you know what I mean.
When you watch the porno, do you watch it with the small dinger or the big dinger?
The big one.
Well, you ain't kind of straight then.
No, that's a good one, bro. Damn.
I think my celebrity best friend would have to be like somebody who plays sports, like Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. Facts?
No, I like the game.
I think mine would have to be Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh, yeah, he's a funny guy.
He's just fucking too funny not to be around.
Mine, cause I probably watch him every day, would probably be, I don't know if you could consider him a celebrity. It's, Dr. Disrespect. That's like one of my favorite people, bro.
Oh yeah, he'd be
He's one of the funniest dudes, man. Whether he's raging or having fun, he's one of the funniest guys.
And what I love about him, his production, bro, of it being just
Top
one
notch.
person, is fucking top notch. Yeah.
Fucking the only gripe I would have to have with Dr. Disrespect, he complains a lot about a lot of shit, and then he goes and does it. So it's like, you're one of the people, you're one of them. And the whole like spitting shit that he be doing, that shit's disgusting.
Oh yeah. What's the next question?
Who's your ultimate celebrity crush? If we could do that.
Male or
one.
female?
Yeah, it could be male or female.
If it's a female, what's her fucking name? She's the Instagram stars count?
Yeah, of course.
Her name is like KVSH some shit there. She got the longest fucking tongue in the world.
Oh yeah, I saw her.
Fat OS.
Okay.
Huh? And if it's a dude, I don't know. If I answer that, I'm kind of sus, right? Fuck it, it's 2020. It's 2020.
No, you're not sus. You think he's handsome? That's it.
It's 2020. Chris Hemsworth in the movie Extraction, bro. Like I had a man crush on this guy. I'm like, damn, he's fucking hot. Like he made shit look fucking hot. Imagine him just coming down like with an M4 and the hammer, right? And he just like, come on, Darry, let's go down under to the land down under. I got a ripe steak on it, but I know you don't eat it raw or bloody. But I got some vegetables here. Come on, mate. I'll show you a good time. It'd be fucking Chris Hemsworth.
Mine would be, I think maybe recently I saw her in the movie, but I think Natalie Portman she'll be my number one right now. Just from watching Star Wars and then now again Thor, she's just so pretty.
Have you ever seen her in The Black Swan?
Yeah.
Nah.
I highly recommend to take it.
V for Vendetta.
Nah. I gotta watch those now.
I recommend V for Vendetta is really good, but I recommend Black Swan. really artsy film.
She isn't like too over the top.
No strings attached.
Like she feels like she's not in my league, obviously, but you know, she's not too over the top. But you know what I mean? Like she's not a 100 out of 10, but she's up there. And then, for male, it would be, Chris Evans, bro. That's a handsome guy. Long hair, short hair, doesn't matter. Especially in, Winter Soldier when he's pulling that, helicopter.
Oh yeah.
I was like, he can save me from a helicopter any day.
I don't know where this conversation has led to.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys,
I'm gonna refrain from this conversation because y'all will never ever see me again. So
I'm guessing fats too. Y'all could do the,
No.
okay. Y'all could do the men if y'all want. No homo.
Chris Evans,
Listen,
handsome dude.
Yeah, bro.
Especially Captain
I
OG.
think my female celebrity crush will have to be, and it is Wonder Woman.
Oh, psst.
Oh, Gal Gadot.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah,
She's beautiful.
I liked her.
yeah.
I liked her in the Fast and the Furious movie,
Yeah.
but they overhyped the
Yeah.
ass cheeks. Like she was like, "Oh, I could use my charm." She got fucking little pancake butt cheeks.
She got cupcake. She got cupcake.
I was upset with her when she started doing that video of like singing about coronavirus and bringing everyone together.
That shit
and
was
shit.
all corny. Everybody who did that.
That shit was dumb. Like, first off, y'all celebrities, we all know y'all get the medication first, okay? But yeah.
Do I go to the next one?
Yeah.
What's your favorite board game? Or like game other than that's not a video game. It could be like a card game.
Oh,
Board game.
if
Battleship.
it's a board game, Risk.
Hey, me too. That's my favorite one.
If it's a card game, Uno. I love fucking shitting on people.
Speaking of that, we gotta play some Uno, yo.
We need to play drunk Uno, like I've been telling you.
I
for the
don't drink
longest.
anymore, bro.
Yeah, Kev,
Shut the fuck
Kev,
up.
his days are
You're a
gone,
fucking
bro.
liar.
I'm a fucking.
I saw him with a fucking Corona.
I'm
He
a
can drink
retired-
Rona, but he bleeds
Come on.
Hennessy, bro.
I would
Yeah,
say
Kev.
Uno. As for board games, I will go with Trouble.
Okay.
But we do need to play Cards Against Humanity. That shit is hilarious.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yes,
Let's
yes.
play that.
I would love to play Cards Against Humanity on the IRL.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah. But it's real. It's real dark
right
humor.
now. We could. You could play it online.
Oh.
No, but I'm saying for the cast, so you guys can see, so the listeners out there can hear us play.
I don't know, bro. It might get
It's
too.
kind of risky because this
That one might have
I'm
to
not
be
gonna
like
lie,
a
this is like
R-rated.
a lot of-
Yeah.
it's like racist and
Right, so if that happens, boys and girls, we're just gonna drop it on just the listening.
That might have to be a Patreon episode.
If-
We ever do Patreon.
All right,
if
all right.
y'all want to watch us play Cards Against Humanity, leave it in the comments.
Oh man.
Hit that like button.
This is number 4, right?
Bro, I lost count. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm gonna say it's number 4. What's your favorite dessert?
Cheesecake.
Is it made dessert or
anything.
like
Cheesecake.
taking something out the
You
box?
said pizza?
Cheesecake.
Oh,
100%.
I'm like pizza dessert.
There's
If it's
a
something that I make, it's flan. I love
I
flan.
love flan too, damn. That's good.
That's my dessert, go-to dessert. But if it's out of one of them little Debbie boxes or whatever, it's you know
Anything in the world, bro.
the little what's it fucking called? The oatmeal pie with the cream in the middle.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oatmeal cream
Yeah,
pie.
that shit.
Bro, I ate those shit so much when I was little. I hate them shits now.
If it's like a made, I don't know. It's fucking tough. It's either between apple pie or banana
You
pudding.
know what it is, bro. Well, you always get banana pudding when it's there.
But I love apple pie
No funny
too.
shit, banana pudding.
It's hard.
My man is a
hard.
banana pudding enthusiast.
Connoisseur.
He's a connoisseur, bro. I'm telling you. If
And
it's there, you get it
when
as
it comes to
dessert, bro.
package,
What's the best
hell
banana
yeah.
pudding you ever had in your life? From where?
Ooh, ooh. All right. It's not fresh, but Walmart sells this packaged banana pudding in their market. I think is the best I've ever had,
Hey,
and it's
Bro,
layered.
what's the
It's
best
like
flan you ever had?
From where?
What's the best flan you ever had?
It's hard because there's two spots. There's this place on and I asked my mom, is this place on Burnside? It's a Dominican spot. I don't know if it's called Valencia's or some shit like that.
It might be Valencia's, yeah.
But they have homemade fucking flan. Not like that shit that comes in that package thing. Like they make their own.
You ever had
Fuck.
flan? You ever had flancocho?
Oh my god. My mom put me that. My mom gave me that, and I drank a sip of her coffee when I wasn't supposed to drink coffee. And I was in the bathroom for like 10 days.
Yeah. Fucking.
First off, it's like God went into his personal refrigerator and was like, "Here, Daddy, try this flancocho."
you gotta taste my fiance's flan. That shit is off.
Homemade though, right?
Yeah, my mom
Homemade.
makes flan too. That shit is banging.
Mm-mm.
I guess I'm the only one not a fan of flan here.
But not to get on I want to talk about our culture real quick. Now that we brought up flan and just the delicacies, there's a lot of good stuff. Like, arroz con dulce is fucking good.
Yo.
There's just so many. Like,
Ew.
next question, please. Next question. Give me the next question. Next question.
Oh, man. I'm trying to find one. That made me laugh.
Damn, man. You know what he hit me with the?
Sonic boom.
All right. This is a good last one. If you could give your parents one thing in the world, what would it be?
Ooh.
A house.
Yeah, I say the same thing.
My mom, she has her own business, right? And she works from home, but I would love to give her her own store, her own little like
name?
outlet.
What's her business name?
Oh, this is a quick shout out. It's called Curvy Crabs. You can find her on Instagram. She goes by several Curvy Crabs. She works on party goods. She makes bows, shirts, like literally anything that you could ask for, she probably can make it. She makes stickers, buttons, like the buttons you put on your book bags. Just plenty of stuff. Check her out on Curvy Crafts IG.
Yeah, Party City sucks.
Hey.
Go to her.
And everything is homemade at 100% quality. I'm pretty sure animals were harmed. I'm fucking around. But yeah, I would love to give my mom her own outlet store. I think she deserves it. You know,
Like a storefront?
like a storefront where people could come in.
Yeah.
You know, she has a few little racks, nothing crazy. Cause you know, you got these fucking people that go see one little thing and they wanna like steal shit. Nah, not from my mom.
Yeah, I work in fucking. Obviously, I've said this before. I work in customer service, and when people come to my store to steal, I find it very. I take it very personal.
I agree with Kev. I would do a house. That's like the dream. Get your mom a house. One,
Yeah.
so she could
Yeah.
live better, and two, so she could leave you alone sometimes, because sometimes they get a little, naggy. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, that's like the dream. You hear sports athletes talk about that all the time. Oh, the first thing they do, buy their mom a house or a car, like get their mom out the hood. That's the dream. So that would be mine too.
Yeah. Yeah, mine as well. My mom's tired of living in an apartment as it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why she always chooses the fucking top floor. But
With
I
no
would
stairs.
definitely-
No elevator.
No elevator. I said no stairs.
No stairs.
Yeah.
Definitely
No
get
elevator.
a house.
Yeah,
I've
man.
I've
Or
been to a
stairs.
loft in the city where there isn't no stairs and you have to take an elevator to every floor, which is crazy because
Isn't
Yeah,
that dangerous?
but their fire escape system is in the like so this building is like a perfect square, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
and their fire escape system is in the middle of that,
Oh,
combined
okay.
with like you could walk to each person's it's like a catwalk almost,
Yeah.
right? And then that's how you could go down all the way into the bottom if there's a fire. But most of your stuff comes in is through the elevator, through like a freight crate shit,
Oh, freight
and that's
elevator.
how it works. Yeah, like that.
No, okay.
Okay. Well, that's it for the Fast Five. I think it was 5.
Maybe
Yeah.
5.
Does anybody have anything to say before the outro?
You know, I did say that. Go ahead, Kraft. You go.
We are planning on playing Deceit. Are we gonna do that for the cast?
We could.
Yeah, it's a pass. We could do
It's
that.
possible, yeah.
Okay.
What is that?
It's a computing game. It's like,
Bueno.
it's something like Friday the 13th. It's something similar to that, but it's like, it's 6 people. There's 6 of us basically, and 2 are like secretly like monsters that turn into monsters when the place goes dark and they trying to kill everybody else. And you gotta like, you basically like lying to your friends like, it's not me, I swear. But then like you watching everybody to see if they, like, cause the people that are monsters have to like, there's like blood packets that they have to drink from and stuff. So if you see one go over there, you already know he's a monster. Like, it's something like that. And you gotta like escape before they kill you. So it's basically like a trust game.
Don't
Okay.
trust nobody, not even
Well,
myself.
I don't have a computer to play it.
Maybe soon.
Maybe.
What I was gonna say was before. Remember when you asked us about the snack shit, and I said, "Oh, I like the little oatmeal pies."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember my little fucking rat bastard son. My third one, he's 6 years old. The little piece of shit tells me, I go, "Oh, you want one of these oatmeal ones?" He goes, "Oh no, that's old people food." I looked at him like, "Get the fuck out of my face! Go
That
eat
shit
shit for a snack, bro."
Bro. This
Those
is why I can't have
oatmeal
kids,
pies
bro.
are good, bro.
Funny shit. This is why I can't have kids, because I would have opened that shit in half and smacked them on both ears with it.
Oh, what is that? What
Chill.
was that this guy
Never
said?
waste.
He said,
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay, I'm gonna make you into what kind of sandwich you are or some shit like that.
Yeah. Stupid sandwich or some shit like that. And he puts both breads between that. I fucking love that guy.
Well, I guess
All right.
That's
Thank you again for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do this every week. New content, the same old conversations, and just a great vibe from us. This is your cast. This is the Fair Shake Podcast, and this is us signing off.
it's the Fair Shake Podcast. Sucker.